Welcome back everyone to the player previews for The Challenge Season 36 Double Agents Part 5, and we're going to continue this series going in alphabetical order, starting off this video with Nam Vo, whose original show was The Ultimate Beastmaster on Netflix. Now, for those of you who don't know, Ultimate Beastmaster is like the Netflix version of American Ninja Warrior, where in each episode, 12 contestants run a course called The Beast. Now, the one who makes it to the final round and completes it the quickest or the farthest is crowned the Beastmaster, and then all the Beastmasters go head to head in the final episode of each season to be crowned the Ultimate Beastmaster. Now, Nam competed in Season 1, Episode 9, where he was one of the final 2. Unfortunately, he didn't win to become a Beastmaster and move on to the final obstacle course. But despite not winning, Nam did a fantastic job, and I think he showed great skill and ability on the course and in the show that will translate pretty easily to the challenge. I think he is a fantastic specimen of a man. He is made out of marble, and I think that he can make it far into the season. I think almost it's going to be kind of like a Fessy or a CT type of thing where people are going to look at him, see how great of a physical person he is, and they will not want to throw him into an elimination or want to go up against him in elimination. I think that could bode well for him making it far. However, at some point in the game, in the season, he's going to have to go into an elimination. And as long as he doesn't get like the rookie jitters, i.e. like Jenny in War of the Worlds 2, where she was going into a hall brawl against Tori took Jenny 2-0 in a hall brawl. I think that Nam could do well against anybody on this cast in an elimination, but if he is going to get nervous or doesn't want to go head to head against somebody, that could play a factor in whether he gets his skull or not. Will he make it to the finals? Not a ton of rookies do make it to the finals. I just think that I have high hopes for Nam coming into this challenge season with the way he is built, but it's going to be interesting to see what he can do in this challenge season. Now let's move on to the next competitor that we're going to be talking about, and that is Nany Gonzalez, whose original show was The Real World Las Vegas. This is her 10th challenge season. She's only been to the finals one time, and that was in Season 25 Free Agents. Now, taking a look at Nany's eliminations, she's seen a total of 12 eliminations. Her record is 3 wins to 9 losses, which is not a great record to tout, especially coming into a season where you have to go into an elimination and win to even qualify to make it into a finals. But taking a look at her Battle of the Exile from Battle of the Exes 2, she went 4 for 4, so if we add that into her elimination record, she would be 7-9, which isn't bad. It really isn't. Now, Nany's last 3 seasons in a row, she's made it far. The thing is that once she went into an elimination in those seasons, she's gone home. The only season where she made it to the finals, which was Free Agents, she didn't go into a single elimination. Now she has to go into an elimination to even make it into the finals. What bodes well for Nany is that this season is a partner season, and I wholeheartedly believe that Nany does better when there is partner seasons than when it's individual. Yes, in Season 25, it was mainly individual and she made it to a finals, but all of Nany's eliminations win came when she had a partner. And when taking a look at some of the promos to this season, she's talking about coming in with allies with Leroy and Cam. And to me, honestly, coming into this season, I can't think of 2 better people to be looking out for somebody than Cam and Leroy. Now, I think if Nany comes in and gets a really good partner that she can work well with, like we saw with Turbo, maybe like a Wes or maybe Leroy, who's she's been friends with for a while, who she's worked with in the past. I think she did well in War of the Worlds 2. She just did not do well with puzzles, and it's gonna come down to her partner, how they can work well with each other, and what kind of elimination she is going to be facing. But we're going to have to wait and see. It's been quite a while since she's made it to a finals, but like I said, she's been on a roll, getting very deep into these seasons as of late. So she could possibly get close to the finals, like get on the doorstep, but she's going to have to be able to make that leap get an elimination win, and get into the finals. Now let's move into the next competitor we're going to be talking about, and that is the rookie Natalie Anderson. She's been on 2 seasons of Amazing Race 21, where she competed with her sister and got 4th place. Then she came back for Amazing Race All-Stars, where they were the first boot. Then in Survivor Season 29, Blood vs. Water 2, San Juan del Sur, she was playing with her sister, and her sister was like the first boot, and Natalie was able to take home the whole $1 million, winning that whole season. And then she came back in Survivor 40 Winners at War, where she came in as a runner-up. She's also a CrossFit coach and trainer. Now, out of all the rookies, I think we have the most information on Natalie Anderson. We know about her endurance, we know about her puzzle skills, physicality, all from watching her on Survivor. And with her competing at Winners at War, that was a recent season. And I think a lot of people are interested in how she will do in the challenge. We've seen her compete and excel on an island, sleeping out in the elements with limited rations and food. Now put her in a luxurious, furnished house with all the food that she could ever want. I think Natalie, I have high hopes for, because like I said, we just saw her abilities on Survivor Winners at War. I think she could do really, really well. I think in some of the promos, she was talking about how she didn't feel like she was a rookie, which could be a rookie type move. You don't want to get too comfortable or show that you're too comfortable within the challenge. We saw she had a pretty good social game in her Survivor seasons, and we're just gonna have to see what her translation is from her Survivor game is going to be in the challenge. But I think Natalie could do pretty well. I think she can. But now let's move on to the next competitor, and that is someone that we know very, very well, and that is Nelson Thomas, whose original season was Are You the One Season 3. This is his 7th challenge season. He's a one-time finalist in Invasion of the Champions, where he took home 2nd place. When taking a look at his eliminations, he has seen a total of 13 eliminations, where his record is 9-3-1. Stupendous elimination record, if I do say so myself. When taking a look at some of the eliminations that he's had against Double Agents cast members, he's won against Corey, Kyle, and he's tied Darrell. Now, in Total Madness, he had a crazy character arc where he was put in the line of fire. He had a target on his back after some of the remarks he said about certain castmates having porta potty playtime. And then he won an elimination against Bear in the pole wrestle. And then come to the very end of the season, right before the finals, he came to Bananas, Kyle, and Casey and told them to put him into elimination instead of Corey, where he went into the elimination against Rogan in the Hall Brawl and just lost. He just took his eyes off the prize just for a second. Now, he's left the game more times by purge challenges and being DQ'd from like Dirty 30, where he put his hands on Derek K, than he has being sent home via eliminations. Now, Nelson is coming into the season with a ton of friends. He is friends with Corey, Fessy, Darrell. He even named Wes as one of his big allies. Cam has mentioned that Nelson is a big ally of hers, and I think Nelson can make it far into the season. And after getting close last season, I think that he is going to be laser focused. Nothing is going to take his eyes off the prize this season. I don't think he's going to take the unnecessary risk of going into an elimination for somebody else. I think that was great of him to do last season. It brought a tear to my eye when he was eliminated. But I think this season, he's going to be like, okay, Corey got to the finals. He did his thing. He wasn't able to win, but now it's my time. I need to make it into another finals. It's been a while, and I need to show up. And I think there's going to be hardly anything that could stop Nelson in this season besides himself. I think if he gets in his own head, I think if he lets his anger get the best of him, I think if he gets in his own way, that could be what stops him from making it into the finals. But now let's move on to the final competitor that we're going to be talking about in this video, and that is Nicole Z. Now, her original show was The Real World Skeletons. This is her 3rd challenge season. Last time we saw Nicole was X on the Beach, Peak of Love. Taking a look at her eliminations, she's only seen one elimination, and that was when she won against Amanda in the final underdog elimination in Invasion of the Champions. Now, she didn't see a single elimination in Vendettas, and she made it to the finals in back-to-back seasons that she ran. However, once in the Vendetta finals, she had her foot caught in a ditch, medically being DQ'd from those finals. Now, we have very limited insight for Nicole after only 2 seasons, but in her 2 seasons, she's never been eliminated, and she hasn't seen many eliminations. Nicole is a physically strong competitor whose real weaknesses have been puzzles. She is coming in after a 4-season hiatus. I feel this could be the season that Nicole sees multiple eliminations, and with how this cast list is stacked, this is going to be a tough season for somebody to get their elimination win, to get their skull, and I just don't know if Nicole has enough gas to get her skull and win multiple eliminations or even one more elimination. I think that this could be the season Nicole is eliminated via an elimination loss, but we're gonna have to wait and see what's gonna happen. The only thing I can guarantee with Nicole on this cast is having a strong Boston accent for the whole time she's gonna be on this season. That's the only thing I can guarantee 100%. But that is it for this part 5 of the player previews for The Challenge Season 36 Double Agents. Out of the 5 people that we talked about in this video, who are you rooting for? Let me know that in the comment section below. And who are you rooting against? Let me know that in the comment section below as well. And why? Why are you rooting for them? Why are you rooting against them? Let me know that. And while you're down there, hit that like and subscribe button. I'll be back really soon with more Challenge Season 36 Double Agents content, more challenge content, more content in general. But until then, peace.